everyone. In previous lecture I already discussed little bit introduction about the ER model. What is entity, what is attribute. Entity is a thing or object which have some distinguishable property from other, which have some characteristic behavior from which we can identify it. It's called as entity, and attribute are the descriptive property of the entity. Next I will discuss relationship set. What is entity set? Collection of similar type of entity called as entity set. We can say a table is a entity set, that is a collection of multiple entity. So here this is a entity set or a table, this is a entity set or a table. When there is a association among multiple tables, it's called as relationship. So a relationship is an association among several entities. For example, here the instructor Kaz is the advisor of the student Shankar. So there is a relationship of advisor between instructor Kaz and student Shankar. And set of similar type of relationship called as relationship set, like entity set. Okay, set of similar type of entities called as entity set. Set of similar type of relationships called as relationship set. And in mathematical we can say n should be greater than equals to 2, means there can be relationship between more than 2 sets, and this association referred as the participation. Suppose E1, E2 till En are some entity, then they participate in a relation R. What is instance? At any particular moment for data is present, that's called as instant. So relationship instance is how it can be mapped in real world enterprises, that's called as relationship instance. For example, the instructor Kaz, whose ID is this, with student Shankar, whose ID is this, participate in a relationship advisor. So advisor is the relationship between the instructor and the student. The function that an entity play in a relationship called as entity's role. Like instructor entity play a role of advisor. And the same entity can participate in multiple relationships. Like for one student it can be advisor, for other student it can be department head. So one entity can participate in more than one relationship. So in that case we need to specify the role name, how that entity participate in that relationship. Now see the figure for relationship advisor. There are two entity, one is instructor, another is student. They are related as a advisor. This is the table for relationship advisor, instructor table and student table. Instructor are related with student as a advisor. We can say the ID 76766 is advisor of ID 98988, and 45565 is advisor of two students. One is Shankar, another is Jang. Okay. Then Srinivasan is advisor of Brown. Sometimes we add attributes to the relationship. It's called as descriptive attribute of that relationship. For example, we can add date to relationship advisor. At which date that instructor become advisor of that student. Let's see the figure for this. Here these dates show on which date this instructor become advisor of the student. So Kaz become advisor of Shankar on 10 June 2007 and become advisor of Jang in 12 June 2006. So sometimes we add attributes to a relationship. If two entity sets participate in a relationship, it's called as binary relationship. Most of the relationship in database are binary, and the number of entity set participate in a relationship called as degree of that relationship. If one entity set participate with itself, it's called as unary relationship. If two entity set are related, it's called binary. If three entity set are related, it's called ternary. If n entity sets are related, it's called n-ary relationship. Mainly we used binary relationship. In today's lecture I discussed relationship set. In next lecture I will discuss more about attributes. If this lecture is helpful for you, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.